There was a period when gaming was going through a time of change, a time of upheaval, a time of revolution. Make that a Konami revolution. This Japanese video game publisher foresaw a turn in the tide of how gamers would play in the future. The first signs of this sea change in gaming came from the music genre, namely Dance Dance Revolution and Karaoke Revolution.
The environment was changing, gamers' tastes were changing, they were getting tired of a lot of the same old games. They wanted something new. At the time, dance music and music in general was very popular among the teen market. Dance Dance Revolution was kind of the catalyst blending video games with this growing popularity of music, engaging people in a whole new way, bringing not only visual interactivity but also physical interactivity.
So it gets kids up off the couch and actually dancing. Karaoke Revolution is an extension of the Dance Dance Revolution series in that it innovates using a different type of input than the typical controllers. Dance Dance Revolution was something that in Japan started in the arcades, came to the United States as an arcade game, and we brought the Dance Dance Revolution series to the PlayStation console.
This opened up a whole new level because people can now do it from the comfort of their own home. And now we're 5 releases later, we're now just releasing DDRMAX2 Dance Dance Revolution for PlayStation 2. To play Dance Dance Revolution, it's really easy. All you need is a PlayStation or a PlayStation 2 and this special dance pad peripheral hooks in just like any other standard controller. The way that the dance steps are programmed are based on the timing of the music. When the scrolling arrows cross those permanent arrows, at the very top, that's your cue as the player to step on the corresponding arrow on the dance pad. But it's really that simple. No one would have ever thought that sending arrows up on a screen would be something that people would enjoy, but it's the actual physical interactivity which makes this game so unique and has created all of this kind of frenzy and phenomenon.
In the evolution of this revolution, there came a time when it needed to expand from the ground up, from the toe tap to the headset.
We decided to take the Revolution brand one step further. If anyone's going to do a karaoke game, it would be Konami, just because we had such a dominance in the music gaming genre.
And we've extended that brand by coming out with a new game called Karaoke Revolution. And similar to Dance Dance Revolution, where you're dancing, in this game you're actually using a microphone and you're singing.
This USB headset microphone, which is something that already exists for the PlayStation 2, detects your voice, and through proprietary software that Konami and Harmonix have created, the game detects how closely you hit the notes for particular lyrics and how in rhythm you are to those lyrics.
We chop up the songs into phrases, and we rate each phrase. So if you sing a phrase very well, you'll get a rating. And based on your rating, you're assigned a score, and also the crowd will react. You know, the game is all about having fun. So if you're not a great singer, you can get in, kind of dial the difficulty down to easy, really have a great time. If you want a challenge and you're a great singer, you can ramp up the difficulty yourself.
And when it comes to what songs you want to sing along with, you get a lot of choices.
Karaoke Revolution comes with 35 hit songs, songs that anybody will recognize.
We tried to touch a lot of different music genres, everything from pop, rock, dance, new hits to, hits of the 80s, the 70s, classics. So you can sing, a brand new hit by someone like Michelle Branch or Avril Lavigne. There's really something in there for everybody.
Getting all these songs into the game took a lot of work, but it pays off when the original artists have a go at Karaoke Revolution.
We had to actually record cover versions of the songs for various reasons. But I've heard that OPM has been a little sneaky and brought in some of the artists to actually try out the game with the original singers, which I think is great.
It's always a little strange when you hear someone impersonating you, but I'm excited to see how well I'm going to do against the Jim Blossom's vocalist impersonator. I'm going to try and kick his butt.
Tomorrow we drive around this town and let the cops chase us around. The past is gone, something might be found to take its place. Hey, jealousy.
Slightly different than what I remember doing. Well, I'm really excited that Hey Jealousy is on Karaoke Revolution. It's like being on one of those greatest hits records of the 90s or something like that. And it just secures the song's place in pop culture history.
In the ever-changing world of pop culture, it's important to learn from history. But if you've got a revolution going on, you need to focus on the future. And you better believe the folks at Konami have an eye on the next step in gaming experiences, featuring specialized peripherals like the dance pad and the USB headset for PlayStation 2.
The music game genre is a really kind of relatively new genre, and I think we've only begun to tap into the types of things you can do with music and games.
You're going to see more things like Karaoke Revolution coming out where it's taking typical experiences that people are used to and applying that into an interactive gaming experience.
Both of these games are definitely, I think, a sign of something to come in the future where we rely more on specialized controllers that enhance the gaming experience. In the future, people might look back to games like Dance Dance Revolution and Karaoke Revolution as pioneers of a new style of gaming.
The good news for all gamer types is that the Konami Revolution will most definitely be televised.